So hello everyone and welcome to the workshop. In this video we're doing an unboxing and first cuts of the Evolution 210 multi-material cutting compound machine. So stay watching if you want to see how it works. So first of all, I'd just like to say thank you to Evolution. They contacted me a few weeks ago asking if I would like for them to send me this compound mitre saw for free. So this is a supported video from Evolution just to do a review on. Once I've done my review and tested it, I can either keep it for good or sell it or give it away or whatever I want to do with it. They don't want it back. So this has been given to me for free, but I've told Evolution, like most people, they will get a review of the good and the bad parts of it. Doesn't mean I'm just going to point out all the good bits just because they've given it to me for free. So with that understanding, we're going to undo the box. It hasn't been opened, so I've got no idea what it's like inside. Obviously I'm going by the pictures. This is a multi-material cutting saw, so it's got the blade that can cut metals and wood. And it's a compound one. Now it's a very compact one, you can probably tell by the size of the box to start with. So let's get into it. So I'm going to turn it on its side so you can see exactly what is inside. So, piece of cardboard. Nothing in it, just for packaging. Little label there. Dust collecting bag. And I'll have to turn this up the other way, but it's the saw itself. And the destructions. And get rid of all this packing. So there you go, there's the saw. So here's the machine out of the box. Obviously got a handle, and behind that handle is the start button, which you can't see at the moment. We have this big lever here, which is to allow the saw blade to come down, and as you can see we're not pressing it and it won't come down. We have a clamp. Behind the fence you have a little screw hole which the clamp gets secured with. We have another little screw which is to clamp the table, the revolving table down, and we have another little screw clamp which is for the fence to be the top part of the fence to move. So we have our indentations, and let me zoom you in a bit. So we have our degree indentations on the table, and every time you hit like the 15 degree, the 22.5 degree, and I'll just loosen the table so I can actually turn it, you have indentations, and if you can hear that click, that is the indentation. Now one thing, just by doing that, what I've found is if you move it from one indent to the other, don't trust that that is in the right position at this present moment in time. Why I say that is because you can still move this a little bit where it hasn't quite clicked into place. So if you just move it so it clicks, give it a little wiggle before you clamp it down, then that would be in the right place for that degree. It's obviously just to let the ball in the hole settle down and locate itself properly. So every time you move the table, don't just clamp it now, give it a little wiggle till you can't move it, and then that'll be in the right place. So I'm going to put it back to 0, little wiggle, and then it's fairly solid, and then clamp it down. So at the back we have a big orange, yeah, you can just about see that. You've got this knob unclamping or clamping knob to allow you to use the compound part of the saw. So you undo the knob and then just push it to the left, to the 45 degrees. You can do that, and I'll just put it back to 0, clamp it, turn it round, and then let you have a look this way. Undo your clamp. It's a very nice smooth action, to be honest. And there you go. And then clamp it back up again. So unclamp, back to 0, clamp it back up again. Now you've got a number of degrees around on the back there, your 15 degree, your 30 degree and your 45. And I'm just going to take you in a bit closer because there's another mark on there which isn't in the white. If I zoom you in, as you can see, they have indented or engraved a 33.9 degree location on that. It's very precise. So at this present moment in time, I don't know what that 33.9 degree would be for, but obviously it's for an important cutting angle. I must read up. I haven't looked at the instructions, but I'm sure some of you guys that are more used to the compound part of these machines probably know what that's for. Right, so I've just used Google to find out what the 33.9 and the 31.6 on this gauge is for, and it's for doing crown moulding. I've never done it, so I've never had to use it. So I suppose that, from what I can gather, it's better than 45 degrees. So that's all I'm going to leave it at. That's what they're for crown moulding. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but apparently a lot of the mitre saws now have got these little indentations on these figures just for help to do those. Right. So I haven't plugged it in yet. So let's give it a go, shall we? Quite obviously we've got UK fully enclosed plug. There it goes. What can I say? It goes. It's as loud as any other tool, to be honest. So there's your tungsten carbide TCT all multi-purpose cutting blade. I've never used one of these before. I just use the normal tungsten carbide blades on another saw I've got, and table saw. So this is the so we've got the dust bag which goes on to this little housing, which I suppose you can attach your hose to if you wanted to, or you can just clip that over onto the groove. Not that these do much good or your normal dust extraction, because chop saws, mitre saws, compound mitre saws, they're all really bad at dust collection.